Hi, welcome to Plaid Craft TV. I'm Cathie, Filian.
And I'm Steve Piacenza.
And today, an under $10 Parsons table is getting a modern Mod Podge makeover. We're using stencils,
some bold printed paper,
and of course,
Mod Podge. So today we're going to be taking a plain table and turning it into this beautiful modern table by using some stencils from Plaid, some folk art paint, some bold printed paper, Mod Podge, a nice sealer on top to give it a nice gloss and shiny protection. I think this is a really cool project.
And I can't believe under 10 bucks this project.
So let's get started. We're going to show you how we do it.
So the first thing that we did to our tabletop is we spray primed it just using a regular spray primer. We use white because that was the color of our table that we started with. And then we're going to use our stencils. These are open-ended stencils, so we're going to use some low tack tape with them. You're going to start in the corner of your table and just position your stencil down, tape down one edge. You could tape down all the edges if you wanted to. And then I'm using the folk art in the pure black. This is the artist color, so you're gonna get a really rich black that way. And a bouncer brush. You could use a stencil brush, but this brush gives a nice full coverage. I'll just go in and tap right on the top. You can see that I had tapped off some of that paint, so we get not too much paint on the brush. We don't want it seeping all under. And you'll just go around on your edges, tapping on the top, making sure you get all the areas. And I'm not going all the way to this edge because when I lay my stencil back on this side, I'm going to match those up. So just get that all covered. And then you can see you'll just peel up your tape to reveal the design.
Ooh.
Isn't that beautiful?
Gorgeous.
I love these stencils. Now once this is dry, you'll be ready to just take your stencil and position it right above that, and you'll continue doing this process until the whole tabletop is covered.
Right, and once that's done, once your whole tabletop is covered, we're ready to move on to the next step. Mod Podge. What we've done is we got ourselves a nice big floral print here, and we're gonna Mod Podge right on top of our table, and on top of the stencil, some of the stencil area that we just did. So what we're gonna do is flip over our floral paper, and we're using the gloss Mod Podge, and I'm going to put a nice thin coat over the whole entire back of the floral paper. So all you need is a thin coat, not too thick, just enough to get all these areas covered.
This is truly when we're using this as a glue.
You know what I remember as a kid? The first time I ever used Mod Podge, my dad was making a puzzle, covering a puzzle with Mod Podge, and my mother was doing a dresser. So we've been using this product since I was tiny. So let's hit all these areas here. And then we're gonna place it in the desired area that you want. Got a nice little spot right here. Gonna place that down. And I'm gonna use my decoupage brayer here, right on top. Now that's the reason why I didn't put the Mod Podge on this side. This way, it gives it a nice clean press down, and you wanna hit all the edges, and this eliminates wrinkles and bubbles from the paper. And look at that.
Looking good.
Done, it's beautiful. Now, give a little extra flow on the Mod Podge on the edges. Just get yourself a paper towel and just move all the way around and just get that excess done like that. And you're gonna want to let this dry for about 15 minutes, and then you can top coat it with the gloss Mod Podge right on top. Now let me show you something. All these edges here we find this kind of very modern and cool. You don't have to, use the full paper, in these areas. You can also cut them for corners like this.
Sides look good.
Sides are great, and a little hint of it gives it that modern look. And also, this washes up with just soap and water to reuse again. Just dry it off and you can go right back in there. And that's it. And now we're ready to move on to the next step.
Well, the next step is very simple. You're gonna wanna do this outside. And what we've done to give our table this shiny kind of hard finish is we used some spray acrylic sealer. We did 3 coats with dry time in between. And now our table's protected. You can put books on it, lamps, whatever you want. And I think we've got ourselves one cool modern makeover.
We sure do. And all these instructions are on the website at plaidonline.com.
And you can find the ideas for our bonus project, which is a pillow that uses these same stencils and the same bold flower idea.
Oh, go check that out. It's beautiful.
Thanks for joining us and have fun making over your home.
Bye, guys. I want this. I'm taking this home today.
It's going to
It's mine.
CJ.